Hello there. What's going on, my fellow X-Filees? Today we are back with another reaction. We are cruising our way through season 4. I cannot believe that we are nearly at the end of season 4. That is absolutely insane. We have been smashing our way through this show. As a matter of fact, only a matter of moments ago, I just uploaded Memento Mori, so I cannot wait to see how you guys receive that reaction. What's going on, guys? My name is Elie Moses, a 25-year-old law and film shooter here for senior shooter, absolutely shooting his freaking shot. And today, we are up to episode 16, I believe. Yeah, episode 16 of the X-Files season 4 titled Unrequited. We're going to get into the reaction. We're going to have some fun with this thing. And as always, baby, let's absolutely smash it. Let's go.
Or forgive.
Man, that's a big-ass crowd.
But it also underscores our sacred duty, not just today, but forever. To honor those
This show has had...
served with honor and to remember
Oh, Skinner's
those
there.
who fell.
Sector 3 clear.
No sign of him in 4.
Oh, they're looking for
Sector
someone.
6 report.
They're looking for someone.
Remember them.
Mulder.
The country was born
He's
on
here.
the backs
I
of
feel
people
him.
willing to fight.
And where is he?
Hold on. I think
Huh?
I have him in section 4.
Can't just say I feel him.
Can you confirm that, Scully?
For that,
That's actually sick. We've seen a couple of episodes this season with them, you know, doing you know, other work or other types of, you know, missions for the FBI, missions or other type of work in the field than the X-Files. We saw it in the cult episode with them trying to infiltrate the cult, the field where I died, and then now this episode as well, them trying to, you know, pinpoint a target at this military rally, or this military this military service, and yeah, there seems to be a target here that potentially may do something. So
investment today would be proud.
I don't see him, Scully.
Someone standing with it.
What's happening, Agent Scully?
Everywhere across the
I can't see him anywhere.
He must be headed your way.
tremendous
You
amount
got him,
of
Mulder?
he disappeared. Bro is blending in with the crowd.
Pick him up, Mulder. He's right in front of you. He's got a gun. Down on stage.
Oh, he got that predator cloaking device.
Can't see him. Can't see him.
Damn. Oh, 12 hours earlier. Okay. Another How Did We Get Here episode. So that's going to be the climax of this episode. Potentially. Damn, the King of Hearts marked with a skull. This guy's taking out...
Who the hell are you? How did you get in here?
This guy looks familiar.
What the hell are you doing?
How's this guy getting in these... He's invisible. Like, he can adjust the ambient light somehow. I don't know.
Sir!
Okay, so he's taking out former... Maybe former people he served for or served under?
Extreme close range at 0600. There is suspicion of an accomplice based on the one piece of evidence found at the crime scene, a so-called death card used by soldiers in Vietnam to mark their kills.
Oh, so potentially another Vietnam vet this episode. We saw it in the... Was it season 2 episode with Tony Todd? I think they were Vietnam vets that went through something traumatic and they never slept their entire life. And they were haunted by the ghosts of their past. And we've seen time and time again in this series, the X-Files does deal with commentary on, you know, vets facing post-traumatic stress disorder, or, you know, just the military in general.
And
So
by Private Burkholder's possible ties to a radical paramilitary group called the Right Hand, whose stated aim is violent revolution.
All right, Beckwith and Fontana, you're going to Virginia Beach. Jackson and Miller, you're going to Alexandria.
Is that for the benefit of the general, or have you been able to develop a real strategy?
Right now, I'm flying by the seat of my pants.
evidence. You mean there's no procedure outlined for an invisible assassin?
Did you talk to Private Burkholder?
I interviewed him and convinced him to take a polygraph test.
And?
He passed.
The nature of his claims would suggest a false positive. The tester admitted that the results are highly interpretive.
You heard his story, Mulder?
Yeah, I found his story compelling personally, but then again, I believe the Warren Commission.
Well, if I have to devise a strategy around that story, then there is no strategy. Somebody killed the general, which means somebody is not telling the truth.
The man who heads the right hand, Markham. Do you have a warrant for him?
Yes, why?
Let Mulder and I serve it.
Mr. Markham?
Who is it?
Oh.
This is Mulder and Scully with the FBI.
What do you want?
It's extremely urgent that we talk to you right now, sir.
Scully seeing things?
Mr. Markham?
We all know she's not seeing things.
Gate's
but-
unlocked.
Damn! We're called the attack dogs. Canine units inbound. That's that 11 kill streak on Call of Duty.
We have a warrant for your arrest if you don't cooperate. Under the new anti-terrorism law, we can and will hold you until we get the information we want.
Damn! Now, was Scully and Mulder aware of that?
You can make this as easy or as hard as you wish, sir.
The right hand believes in empowering the individual over a corrupt and corrupting federal government.
Hey, we know that,
We're
don't worry.
prepared for the time when armed resistance will be necessary. Lives will have to be sacrificed. But that day has not yet come.
Would you take a polygraph, Mr. Markham?
My word's good enough.
What's your word on this?
Where'd that come from?
I'd like to ask you that.
More men are gonna die.
This
What?
guy's a one-man threat to national security.
Bro.
But he's got more weapons and ammo than most third world armies.
Bro,
Told me to pull this photo
they're
from the
taking
file.
rocket launchers out of that joint.
Who's this?
He says that's who killed General McDougal.
Oh, that was the guy
Name's
Scully had
Nathaniel Tiger.
a photo of.
26 confirmed solo enemy kills. Veritable killing machine. Maybe that's why they tried to kidnap Sergeant Tiger when we brought him home.
The government kidnapped a U.S. prisoner of war.
I said they tried. Had their commandos board our plane in San Diego. But when they broke into the cargo hold where we hid him, he was already gone. I never did figure out how.
They
I
learned
think
how
I've
to.
heard enough.
They learned how to become invisible.
Given the facts of the case and Private Burkholder's polygraph test, it's the closest thing to an explanation that we've got.
Or it's just a clever story being proffered as a cover-up for what is actually an elaborately orchestrated conspiracy.
Well, there is that possibility, too.
Let Markham take the polygraph.
And what if he passes?
He won't.
Let's see.
I've come to act on his behalf for the reason that Gary remains prisoner of war.
Gary's dead.
No, ma'am.
Are they?
May you forgive me as you forgive him as a man and a soldier
Are they still keeping?
for restoring the honor and memory of the B-11.
Oh my God. Where did you get these? Who gave you these?
Telling you, bro got that predator
Where are you?
technology. You can see someone
Where
walking
are
in the
you?
reflection of
Where'd you go?
the memorial wall right there. I'm not sure if that's just an extra.
She did, but I cannot authorize or promote a strategy here that's going to target a soldier who's officially dead.
Because his name's on a wall?
No, because I just got off the phone with the Army Forensics Lab where Sergeant Nathaniel Tiger's remains have been stored since they were recovered from the crash site.
Damn.
They have his remains?
Markham may have staged this whole thing, finding somebody vulnerable like her to pass off his lies.
Why got all that trouble?
To create a decoy to divert our attention, which seems to be working.
Well, this woman saw someone. I want to know who.
What if he was telling the truth? What if Gary is alive? I've tried to get on with my life. They remarried. What am I supposed to tell my husband now?
Damn.
What am I supposed to do?
Oh, your eye.
Oh.
Oh my God. What's happening to me?
I think you just burst a capillary.
Oh my God.
Scully?
Damn. Damn.
What about you? What are you gonna do?
I'm going to see if we're really chasing a dead man.
I like this episode so far.
Can you tell if that was pre or post mortem?
No, not really.
Well, this is presumptive, isn't it? A finding of death based on inconclusive evidence.
Well, actually, it was noted right here, even underlined, inconclusive.
The remains are
Whoever
just
signed
teeth.
off on this death chose to ignore the
Two
facts,
teeth.
Huh?
I couldn't tell you who that was. As I said, these records were partially destroyed.
How
Any
convenient.
other
The
way to
government.
tell?
Well, based on the records and the reports filed at the same time, we could make a pretty good guess.
Based on a death certificate that you may have put your signature on. A death certificate for Sergeant Nathaniel Teager.
I don't know anything about that. But I'm
Guilty
on
as
the
charged.
Pentagon right now.
Listen, sir, I'm 10 minutes away. I'm going to have to ask you to trust my risk assessment on this and take every caution.
How many of you know what a pentagon is?
That kid shaking his.
Pentagon is a shape with 5 sides, and the pentagon is just that. We're standing right now in section A.
Hey, where's that evidence room with all the alien stuff, man? What section is that?
The pentagon is virtually
Season
the
1.
same itself.
Erlenmeyer Flask as well.
23,000
General, sir. Good afternoon.
Damn, man, the Invisible Man. Surely they can get some. Maybe he's emitting some type of radiation or
All
something.
clear, General. Thank you, gentlemen. That'll be all.
He snuck in the room as they're walking out. Or he's already in there and ran ahead of him.
Well, what would cause that?
Well, any number of diseases can scar the retina, diabetes, glaucoma, macular degeneration. In turn, they create a visual field deficit.
Well, does she have any of those diseases?
Doesn't appear so.
Well, don't you think it's odd, Scully, that she'd have a blind spot that she wouldn't have noticed before? Right.
Well, not necessarily. The processes of the brain fill in, and the visual cortex compensates conceptually.
Well, that might account for Teager's vanishing.
I asked the doctor that, and he laughed at me.
Oh, hold on a second, Scully. It's Mulder.
Major Mueller, this is General Stephan. I found something on my desk. Something very troubling.
Where are you?
In my office.
The agents I assigned to you, are they with you?
No, they're just outside.
I want you to call them into your office right now, General.
Who put this here?
Listen to me very carefully, okay? I'm on my way over there. General Stephan? General Stephan!
There we go. I like this episode, man. Tension is high. Standing right there. Shades of the Predator, man. Can see it, but he can't see it.
I think it's beyond all our capabilities, but somebody's got to explain how a 4-star general could be shot and killed in what is symbolically the best guarded military base in the country.
Where's Smoking Monster when you need him? Smoke Monster, where is he?
I need both of you out here to see something. Now.
Ah, that sounds urgent. When Skinner sounds like that with that tone of voice. Yeah, security camera footage. This one here.
That's him.
It's Teager. Whoever it is, I want to know how the hell this happened.
Neither of us has a clear explanation, sir.
So it's got to be something to do with our eyes, right? It's got to be something to do with how we perceive things or how our brain perceive things, because the security camera can clearly pick him up. So
that's him.
Maybe security, yeah.
Whoever it is, I want to know how the hell this happened.
Neither of us has a clear explanation, sir.
You were on your way here, Agent Walter. You knew the general was in danger.
I did everything I could. I put 2 agents with him.
This is insanity. This man is killing at will.
That's correct, sir.
Well, he's unstoppable? Is that what you're telling me?
I think the Tiger has an ability. The ability to effectively erase himself from the visual field.
If he's
Exactly.
invisible, then why is he on this video clear as day?
Because it's got something to do with.
He can hide himself from human sight by manipulating something that Scully has referred to as naturally occurring, a blind spot.
That is conjecture, sir.
You mean even if I'm looking at him?
He might not be able to see. Isn't it true that U.S. soldiers have reported the unexplained appearance and disappearance of VC guerrillas? I've read the dispatches myself. I mean, maybe Tiger learned something from his captors in 25 years of isolation.
Damn. Learn how to disappear. But those reports could be just
of crowded streets, but 31 military officers.
Those reports could be just possibly like, you know, the situation itself, paranoia, lack of sleep, the guerrilla warfare style, with, you know, the Vietnam soldiers appearing and reappearing. That could be, down to, like I said, the stressful nature of the situation, being in a war zone, you know, lack of sleep.
Parade into Freedom Square. What you're saying has any truth to it. I can't protect these men.
Call it off.
Parade or no parade, those men are going to be vulnerable. The only way to stop this killer is to catch him.
How do we do that?
By finding his next victim before he does.
Mulder taking charge here. I wonder if the writer of this episode is the same one that wrote Sleepless and the one with, you know, the guy that was
I am Major General Benjamin Block.
the soldier that was, didn't he? The vet that was limbless,
I told him he would.
In his sleep he would.
According to the FBI, you know the man they're looking for. But if both those fall through, there is still enough evidence to convict you for possession and transport of illegal arms.
My guy's got
Are
a
you
whole.
threatening me?
No.
Whatever you do to me won't change his mind, General. He's sending a message and making damn sure everyone hears it loud and clear.
Like another strong message being delivered this episode with how the government treats its military veterans post-war. Bro, hiding in plain sight. Is that Marita? It is.
You told me you were in a rush.
Rush time traffic's all snarled up because of the
Damn, she glowing, man.
I need
She
information on American prisoners of war.
glowing.
Tiger.
I have no information on it.
Where did you come from?
Tell me what you know.
Men employed by our government as spies and commandos and then left behind enemy lines to certain capture and death. The operation was disavowed and their lives were erased from the records.
By a secret 3-man commission who may now be facing charges.
Oh,
Whose testimonies might be used in the calculation of reparations.
Are you saying that our government wants these officers dead?
so they're
Why
using
would they ask us to protect them?
Tiger as a pawn?
Because they know you can't.
Bro, every time I see Marita, bro, she hits the Pacificus Totalis on me, man, because those eyes are not fair. Like, I'm just like...
Who's the third man? I need a name.
It's the other general, isn't it? Yeah, so the government is aware of Tiger and potentially other soldiers like him. And they're carrying out this. So who knows then, like, that woman's husband may still be alive, the other guy. Is that what the episode is alluding to?
Shooter! Get down!
Damn, how did the parade... How did the rest of the service still go ahead? How did the memorial still go ahead after this?
Was him, sir. I was the man in the photo.
Are you sure?
I saw him, sir. It was him.
Are you sure?
Why do you think it was dumped in your lap? Unless heading up an anti-terrorism detail is all of a sudden part of your job description.
Well, that doesn't prove that he was set up.
Well, they knew about Tiger. They've known that he'd be unstoppable from the beginning.
You saying that they wanted Skinner to fail?
And us. Given the nature of the case, they knew that you'd bring us in.
Is this part of is this part of the repayments in blood that Skinner has for potentially Scully getting cured? Does that add to the cancer arc potentially? Like his failure with this case going in his lap and him failing to perform his duties, and the smoke monster is aware of that. That's why they, that's why they sent in basically unstoppable target in Tiga to do this type of stuff, potentially. Does that all have to tie into this?
Mulder, the government is not about to sacrifice the lives of ranking military officers just to discredit us.
Are you sure about
Discrediting us
that?
in this case is only secondary
Secondary to what?
to maintaining their secret policy of denial about POWs, which required silencing the men who made that policy.
I think Denny Markham's story is having its intended effect. I think you're buying into the lie, Mulder.
I don't know. Denny Markham may be the only man in this case who's telling the truth. But if you don't believe me, why don't you ask General Block himself?
Ask me what? Look, I can't wait around here any longer. I'm delivering the keynote address in 5 minutes.
Get your ass back here, General.
You won't reconsider. Not going out there would be an admission of guilt.
We still have reason to believe that your life is in danger.
You're telling me there's more?
And that's a long list of soldiers that survived.
What are you doing, man? Who are you?
It is a distinct honor to present to you now another.
I want to see who was on that list. Was trying to see if that name was there. The one with the wife. I don't think it was.
What are you doing, man? Who are you?
It is a distinct honor to present to you now another great American and a brother-in-arms, Major General Benjamin Cox.
Damn, the Ace of Clubs. The Death Note Ace of Clubs.
Positive ID. He's heading towards you, Trey.
Positions hold 3 and 4. Do you have eye contact?
Not too far.
Would you see him in a sniper scope potentially? You know how the security camera picked him up? Does a sniper scope like not affect the eyes potentially, or like the scope itself?
Mulder, he saw me. He's heading towards the sound booth.
Copy that. I'm cutting him off. Talk to your people. Does anybody have him?
When they were in Vietnam.
I got him.
How's Mulder gonna combat that?
Pick him up, Mulder. He's right in front of you.
He's got a gun.
General, get off the stage!
Damn.
Can't see him. Tiger's here. I saw him out of the corner of my eye. I think he can only hide himself in somebody's direct line of sight.
Are you looking directly at him?
That's why he killed General McDougal and Stephanie at close quarters. McDougal in his car and Stephanie in his office.
Direct line of sight.
Get away from the car. He's in the car. Tiger's in the car.
Get out! Down!
Get on the car with your hands in the air. It's over, Tiger. Come on out.
Direct line of sight. Change the angles. Change the angles. Or shoot the car tires. Something. Did he get him?
Get in the ambulance over here!
Tiger, Nathaniel J. Sergeant Green Beret Detachment B11. Service number 822. Service number 82278.
Mulder consoling Skinner about the graze. Bullet grazing his arm. Yeah, man, I don't know if my theory is right this episode, and potentially, like Mulder was saying, this case landing on Skinner's lap, and, you know, them, like, the higher-ups, the government, Smoke Monster, wanting them to fail to discredit them.
Claiming that the man who was killed was Thomas Lynch. He's a vet who's been in and out of VA psychiatric hospitals for the last 15 years.
And a sometime member of the right hand. His name was on Denny Markham's mailing list. Markham had a positive ID.
They must have gotten to him.
Army Forensics claims to have multiple confirmation.
You heard him. We both did. It's happening all over again. They're covering the lies with more lies, trying to make him invisible. We've got to subpoena Markham and General Block, and we've got to petition the State Department to release Teager's body.
I can't do that, Agent Mulder.
It's got to do with Scully's thing.
This investigation has been turned over to CID. It's no longer our jurisdiction.
Don't let them do this.
Let it go, Agent Mulder. You did your job.
So did Nathaniel Teager.
You found the man that you were looking for, but now he's dead. It's over.
Is that what you believe? Is that what you really believe?
We know he doesn't believe that.
They're not just denying this man's life, they're denying his death.
Scary.
And with all due respect,
Scary times.
He could be you.
I think the same will happen potentially to Skinner, denying him his death. Like, they're all just pawns in this game, man. Not just the military veterans, but obviously this episode's trying to make a commentary on those military veterans. You know, the social commentary of governments potentially denying their death and not giving them the recognition they deserve. But we all know Skinner deep down knows he doesn't believe anything they're saying, but I think it's a cost. It's the cost of Scully potentially being cured. I think it ties into the cancer arc. Like I said, I think it ties into the cancer arc with him, you know, repaying in blood, repaying the Smoke Monster in blood, you know, making a deal with the devil to potentially get Scully, you know, cured. And as much as that, you know, it's eating away at him, but, you know, there's only a matter of time, but I feel like before he breaks, before he busts and agrees with Mulder. But he's protecting Mulder again, and he's taking all the baggage onto him. He's taking all the baggage onto him. I feel like that. I feel like that's what's happening. And yeah, like I theorized earlier on in the episode, I think it ties into the whole cancer thing with Scully. Despite this episode being about, you know, what's going on with Teager and him getting, you know, revenge or extracting revenge on the soldiers or the generals who knew about the POWs. I think it also ties into the cancer arc and potentially them trying to discredit Skinner. And then, yeah, like Mulder was saying, him and Scully, they knew they'll get pulled on the job. So it might tie into that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. Another decent episode of the X-Files, man. I think this one was much better than the Kaddish episode, in my opinion. Yeah, I feel like I was much more invested in this one than the Kaddish episode. I really enjoyed the premise of it. And yeah, another W to add to the X-Files column of episodes, man. We're chugging along with season 4. And oh man, we're going to be up to episode 17 for the next one. That is insane. I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. It's been Elie Moses. Take care. God bless. Peace.